in the final story, the one that broke right after we went off air, and now I have to hear this as a Dolphins fan. Ryan Fitzpatrick said that the Dolphins' decision to start Tua broke his heart, and now we've got to deal with sad Fitzpatrick, and everybody on Twitter and the media is saying, you know what, why are the Dolphins doing this? I don't understand the move. There's no reason to make this move. I'm like, folks, relax, please. It's not like Ryan Fitzpatrick was putting up, Russell Wilson numbers. The man was 3-3. We'll break down the numbers in just a second. But Ryan Fitzpatrick, you are a career backup. We drafted Tua, our first round pick. Did you think that this was still going to be your team? You might have thought that you had an entire year, but no, circumstances change. We're 3-3. We're competitive. Our offensive line is decent. Our, weapons are actually doing very well. So everything is in place to start a rookie quarterback. Sorry, Ryan Fitzpatrick, your feelings got hurt. This is a business, folks. This is professional sports. You get beat out of your, spot sometimes. Ryan Fitzpatrick, you are a career backup. Should I mention your starting record? Because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want me to bring it up because it's not good at all. We will talk about that in a second. We will bring up the stats. But, 3-3 record, we're competitive because of Ryan Fitzpatrick. So definitely I thank Ryan Fitzpatrick. We won our primetime game Thursday Night Football because of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Thank you. Thank you for getting us to 3-3. Your services, unfortunately, are no longer needed because we've got Tua waiting in the wings. So Ryan Fitzpatrick, he gives this kind of quote here. My heart just hurt all day. It was heartbreaking for me. I've been a starter, I've been benched, all kinds of different ways, but this one just really more so than any of them. I just felt fully committed and invested and felt like this was my team. And it was your team for 6 weeks, but we've got to move on at some point. You're still throwing interceptions. It's not like you're 6-0, you're 3-3. That's literally average. You win one, you lose one. And that's what we've been saying. That's what I've been saying. We get the Fitz Magic game, then we get the Fitz Tragic game. It just happens. So the fact that he comes out here and gives this sob story, and we're supposed to feel bad for him. Like, why? You've had a huge, long career in this league. You're probably the best backup quarterback in NFL history. I don't think there's a better one in the league, to be honest. And that's something to definitely, be proud of and, take pride in. To be the best backup. You're not a starter, Ryan. I'm sorry. You hop around the league. You come in for a couple of games when the starting quarterback is injured, and, we know when we can start you, that we really have like a 50-50 chance of winning every game, which is, kind of the lowest of what you want. You want to, have at least a 50-50 chance of winning any game. And we get that with Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's why his backup career has been so long in the league, because teams know he's reliable. He can come in. He can win you the big game if he needs to. But he'll also perform not well on other occasions. So I'm not buying the sob story. I'm all 100% in on Tua. I like the call. I think it's a great call. It's an aggressive call, and it's a respectable call to put him in here. Coming off, putting him in after the bye, it just makes the most sense. You give this man an extra week to work with. We do, our next game is at home for Tua. That's even more perfect. It's against the Rams, who do have a good defense and a pretty good offense, but we should still be competitive. Our defense should hold the Rams to probably, 25 or less points, and Tua, he has the ability with our weapons to go and beat it. So I like the call. I'm not buying the sob story. Can everybody relax and saying, the Dolphins are wrong for starting Tua and benching this man? Look what you're doing to this man. You're breaking his heart. Relax, folks. He's been in the league. He's a hardened veteran. I'm surprised he even came out and said this, to be honest. I get, you felt good that you were winning games with the Dolphins, but we literally drafted a quarterback in the first round. So I don't know what he was thinking, that he was going to be the starter for 4 years or whatever. I'm not buying the sob story. And now I have to talk about your stats, and I don't want to, but we have to, since you're bringing out this sob story that this was, your team and you were fully committed. Oh, you were fully committed? So 10 touchdowns and 7 interceptions is fully committed from you? Now I can understand why you're not a starting quarterback, right? Here we go. Now you're making me mean, and I don't want to be mean to Ryan Fitzpatrick, but I got to talk about the career record, 58-86-1. Not great. That's actually very not good. You lost more than you won. You're under 50% winning percentage. Not good, Ryan. But this is your team, and you are fully committed. Yada, yada, yada. All right. Also, your career completion percentage is 60%. Not great. We need at least like 62 to 63%. But all right, now let's go into the game logs. He is 3-3. Let's start with the losses first. All right, we open up 2 losses. The first one against New England, where he threw 3 interceptions. Not good. We could have won that game. They only put up 21 points. We lost by 10. You threw 3 interceptions and no touchdowns and only 191 yards. That's not good. That's dink and dunk, man. We know this. We know this. And then week 2, you played good. I can give you this one, but we still lost because of it. Unfortunate. 2 touchdowns, no picks. He cleaned that up. The completion percentage was good, 66%. The yards was good, 328. That's good. I can give you that, but it was still a loss. All right, let's go to our third loss. 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. We were at home on this one against Seattle, one of the best teams in the league. You throw 2 interceptions. It's a 1-possession game we lost by. We lost by 8 points. That's 1 possession, 2 interceptions. We got rid of 2 possessions. We could have won this game, Ryan Fitzpatrick. You threw 315 yards. I can definitely get behind that, but it did not translate to wins. So those are the losses. Multiple interceptions, 1-possession games. Big correlation, big direct cause that Ryan Fitzpatrick lost us those games. Now let's check out the wins. Thursday Night Football, we got our first win, but it was against Jacksonville. The completion percentage was fantastic, 90%. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you look at the yards, 18 of 20 completion, 160 yards. That's dink and dunk, man. 2 touchdowns, no picks. I can get behind that. But overall, you threw for 160 yards. You weren't the real reason why we won this game, Ryan. All right, I'll come back to the 49ers game, but let's skip to last week about the Jets. You threw 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions against the Jets. We were at home, and you still got picked off by that Jets team, the 0-6 Jets, the Adam Gase coach Jets, the traded away their best player, Jamal Adams, for nothing Jets, and you throw 2 interceptions, but you're fully committed and, down for this team, but you're still throwing 2 interceptions. Oh, and you only threw for 191 yards. So you weren't even, spectacular against the bad teams, but we should keep you starting, right? And then I'll give you the 49ers game. It was a great performance, 78% completion percentage, 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Absolutely love it. That was a great game, but it was kind of helped by our defense. Our defense benched Jimmy Garoppolo ourselves. The opposing team benched a starting quarterback because of our defense, not because Ryan Fitzpatrick had a good game. So, save me this tears, seriously. It's literally hit and miss every single time. 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's not good. That's really not good, Ryan. And, 3 games where you don't even throw 200 yards? What is that? What is that? So please, saving the style story. You beat the Jags, you beat the Jets, and you beat the 49ers, who had all their pieces back on their first game back. So nothing truly impressive. You throw a lot of interceptions, even against the bad teams. I'm over it. Thank you for your service. Thank you for winning 3 games. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for winning those games. Truly, thank you for beating the Jacksonville Jags on Thursday Night Football. Absolutely appreciate it. But can we stop? You know what this is. You know what this was going into the season. You're the backup. You're only starting because we're trying to train Tua a little bit and not just throw him out there. We're competitive. We have a chance to be competitive. We're 3-3. We're a game out from, number 1 in the division. There's an extra wild card spot. This is about winning now. We have the chance to win now. We're going to try and win now. Sorry, Ryan. Your time is up. I'm over it. I don't want to say I lost a little respect with this quote, but I was just like, really, dude, come on. You know what this is. You're a veteran. This should not have come to any surprise to this man. He's been in the league forever. He's been a career backup forever. I'm over it.